Have you ever smiled and nodded while someone gave you advice about your chronic pain, all while feeling your shoulders tense and your pain levels rise? That tension isn't in your head. Today, we're going to talk about the invisible burden that's making your pain worse, how other people's judgment might be increasing your pain without you even realizing it, and what you can do about it. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. And to those who are new here, you're very welcome. When it comes to receiving advice from others, we absorb these moments of judgment into our bodies. Every well meaning suggestion, every subtle look, every unspoken implication that we're not trying hard enough, they all create physical tension. Our shoulders creep up, our breathing becomes shallow, our muscles brace not just against the pain, but against the weight of others' expectations. This creates a devastating cycle. The more we judge ourselves through others' eyes, the more physical tension we carry, which increases our pain, which then proves we must be doing something wrong. Let me share 3 stories that might sound familiar and the strategies that help these individuals cope with the burden of others' perceptions. First, there's Lila, a former marathon runner with chronic post-surgical pain in her foot. Her running friends kept telling her to push through it and stay positive. Every time they said this, she'd force herself to run, ending up in bed for days afterward. Lila developed a simple but powerful strategy: the thank and redirect. When people offer unsolicited advice, she now says, "Thank you for caring about my health. My medical team and I have a treatment plan we're following." This acknowledges their good intentions while maintaining her boundaries. Then there's Marcus, who has chronic neck pain from a workplace injury. His family constantly sent him articles about miracle cures, making him feel like he wasn't trying hard enough. Marcus learned what we call the educate through empathy approach. He started responding with, "I know you're sharing this because you want me to feel better. Would you be open to learning about what chronic pain is really like?" This opened up honest conversations that actually reduced the judgment he felt from family members. Finally, meet Diana. She has complex regional pain syndrome, or CRPS. She internalized her coworkers' subtle looks when she used the elevator instead of stairs, imagining their judgment. Diana developed what we call the reality check method. When she catches herself imagining others' thoughts, she asks 3 questions. Number 1, do I actually know what they're thinking? Number 2, is this thought helping or hurting my pain management? And number 3, what would I say to a friend in my situation? These 3 strategies, thank and direct, education through empathy, and the reality check method, can help break the cycle of internalizing others' judgments. But let's talk about implementing them. Start small. The next time someone gives you unsolicited advice, try the thank and direct. Notice how it feels to set that boundary while still being kind. If family or friends keep sending you miracle cures, try the education through empathy approach. Invite them to learn about your experience instead of shutting down the conversation. And when you catch yourself imagining others' judgments, pause and use the reality check method. Remember, you can mix and match these strategies depending on the situation and what feels right in the moment. Also, please remember that your pain is real, your experience is valid, and you are not failing because you haven't found a miracle cure. When someone offers unsolicited advice, they're often trying to help because seeing others in pain makes them uncomfortable. But their discomfort is not your responsibility to fix. Their limited understanding of chronic pain is not your burden to carry. Here's a practical exercise anyone can try. Keep a judgment journal for 1 week. Write down moments when you feel judged, either by others or yourself. Note which of these 3 strategies might help in each situation. This awareness alone often reduces the impact of perceived judgment. The next time you feel yourself being judged by others or yourself, try this. Place 1 hand over your heart. Take a deep breath. Remember that you are doing the best you can with an incredibly challenging situation. Your worth is not measured by your ability to make others comfortable with your pain. Living with chronic pain is already a full-time job. You don't need to add managing everyone else's feelings about my pain to your to-do list. You deserve compassion, especially from yourself. And also remember this: other people's perceptions are shaped by their own fears limitations, and incomplete understanding. Their judgments say more about them than you. Your journey with chronic pain is uniquely yours, and you are the only one who truly knows what you're experiencing. Let's practice being gentler with ourselves. Let's work on releasing the added burden of seeing ourselves through others' critical eyes, because the weight of those judgments, that's pain we can choose to set down. So thank you for listening today. If you're struggling with chronic pain, I hope these stories and strategies have helped you feel less alone and better equipped to handle the hidden burden of others' eyes. Please take care of yourself, and also remember again, you are not your pain, and you are not other people's judgments of your pain. On a personal note, I practice what I teach. When my voice gets raspy or I stumble over words, I choose not to judge myself through others' eyes. I'm here to share helpful, evidence-based strategies, and that matters more than perfection. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.